Greyboy and the Bull, a poem by Galen K. Bunker, as read by the author, from the book Poems that can be ordered at Amazon Books. Go down and move the cattle, Andy Thompson told his son. So Ted saddled Greyboy and went to get it done. Now Greyboy was the finest horse a man could ever ride. He seemed to know the mission and just took it in his stride. But when Ted, riding Greyboy, got to where the cattle grazed, in the middle of the herd was a bull with his head raised. Many times before that day Ted had moved the herd en masse, but with several cows in heat, the bull wouldn't let them pass. Greyboy worked around the edge and the cows began to move, but the bull took exception. He really did not approve. He lowered his head and charged, caught his horn in Greyboy's chest. As he swung at the muscle, sliced a gash deep in the breast. The horse was thrown to the ground with the rider still astride. The bull just paused a second. He was trying to decide where to launch his next attack on the flailing horse and Ted. But Greyboy quickly jumped up, and the horse and rider fled. When Ted got back to Andy, he reported he was fine, but as for poor old Greyboy, he was not so well inclined. Andy took the shaking horse and tied him to a post, retrieved his first aid kit and became the doctor host. Andy took a leather twitch, wrapped it tight around the nose. As Greyboy was distracted, the injury he would close. Then Lysol disinfectant on the wound was freely poured, and with a thread and needle, the muscle was restored. After the horse was dealt with and it seemed that he'd be fine, Andy called some neighbors up to deal with the big bovine. They drove to where the bull was and each caught him with a rope. When they got him to the ground, he just lay there like a dope. Then Andy took a tool that contained an open ring. Through the nose he clamped it as the bull began to sing. They took him to a paddock. A large post was at each end. With the wire stretched between, it was taut and would not bend. It was through the bull's nose ring a great cable was attached that slid along the wire, and thus he was dispatched. Now let this be a lesson to you macho bucks so young. Bridle all your passions, or to a wire you may be strung. Subscribe to the Poem Bunker channel at YouTube and share this video.